Hey, what is going on, guys, gals, aliens, and degen freaks? Welcome to Dano Crypto. On this live stream, I'm going to show you guys how to make simple, effective, and easy moves in the cryptocurrency ecosystem. So, if you guys have been on this channel before, you know that I talk about just about everything. I talk about Pulse Chain, I talk about Ethereum, I talk about Bitcoin, I talk about the Phantom ecosystem, I talk about all kinds of stuff. We talk about a little bit about trading, little DCA strategies, a little bit of leverage, and all the things, all of the above. But yeah, first guys, welcome. Thank you so much for joining the live stream. I appreciate you guys very much. And we are just gonna get right into it. Shout out to everyone in the chat. Shout out if you are, shout out to the X watchers, and let me know if you're watching on X, because if you are, oh, let me turn this down. Music is way too loud. So yeah, if you're watching on X, then I want you to make some noise in the chat so I can test out this Restream. I've been using a new service called Restream, and I'm just, seeing if I want to actually pay for it, see if I can get some extra features. But right now, I'm just streaming onto YouTube and X, so hello to everyone. Hope you're doing well on this Monday. So Bitcoin right now, if we look, we're going to look at Bitcoin right now, and Bitcoin, if you just go to danielcurtishughes.com, you can actually visually see Bitcoin going to the moon. You can actually physically see it going to the moon, guys. So you can also see the altcoins going to the moon as well. So let's look at the top 100 and let's see what's happening right now on the daily. Actually, let's look at the weekly, because Chainlink is up 34%. 34%. And we got Pith up 25%. So both of these, Oracle for about the entire, ecosystem of crypto, and then we got this Pith Oracle for Solana. So it's interesting that these on the weekly, the Oracle narrative is going up. So there is an Oracle that we have talked about on this channel, and it is XYO, which is another type of Oracle project that is with geo data mining. So definitely got to keep XYO on the radar. We see stuff like this pumping. Ethereum pumps, XYO pumps. So we also had Ronin. Ronin did some nice moves. Ronin was up a good 4%. Now it's down on the daily just 8%. We were talking about Ronin. Ronin is a wallet, a self-custodial wallet, also with the token, and it's connected with the Mavis Hub with Axie Infinity and a few other games as well. So if you don't know about that, definitely check out Ronin. And then we've had Manta doing well, Sei, and Sui. But let's actually look at CoinMarketCap. And let's actually look at our portfolio. So we started this portfolio, basically a $3,000 portfolio. Yeah, I know. So, well, yo, what's going on? Shout out to Brucey. My internet just took a shit basically, and I had to just like restart. I did some yoga. My wife ran me through a yoga flow, and then did a meditation, and then came back. So hopefully we'll get through a nice successful stream. So thank you for coming back to the stream. Appreciate you. Do me a favor and share this and repost this on X. We can get some more people in here. We can get your community in here as well, so we can all hang out. We can all talk about some crypto, and we're just gonna go through this this DCA bag that we are accumulating. We have so right now, as of just 2 days ago when we built this, we are up $85. So we have Kronos in here, we have Chainlink, we have Pepe, we have Nakamoto Games, Polygon, Thorchain, XYO, Near Protocol, Phantom, Orca, Optimism, Stacks, Me Token, Medieval Empires. Because I wanted to throw just an actual game token that's linked with the game. We could maybe do like Star Atlas or actual Axie, actual Axie Infinity. But really wanted to do Me. So, and then STG with some staking, lending, bridging protocol, and then Solana, Doge. There's some more that I'm going to add, but what I want to do is build another smaller portfolio that is a $1,000 portfolio for people, because that's always what people are interested in. It's like, if I put $1,000 into crypto, what should I pick? And a lot of people always suggest that you shouldn't actually do Bitcoin or Ethereum if you only have $1,000, because if you're really wanting to see some substantial moves, you have to go into the altcoins. You got to go into the altcoin market. So that's where you're going to see the most returns. So then you can eventually accumulate Bitcoin and some Ethereum. So this is why this particular portfolio has these. It doesn't even have Ethereum or Bitcoin in this particular portfolio. So let me know what you guys think about this particular portfolio in the chat. But yeah, so the market right now is actually looking pretty interesting right now. So if you guys did anyone buy pork? Did anyone buy pork? I would like to know. I would love to know. All right, so guys, I actually, for the Bitflex t-shirt contest, we have selected two winners. We have selected two winners. And I will be emailing you today, but you have to email me back with your address, unless I can't send you the shirts. So yeah, we're gonna be selecting. Oh, I know. Yeah, there's a lot of people are wishing they bought pork. I wish I bought pork. I actually saw it on my phone right when it listed on an exchange that I use, and I was thinking. And then Kitty was another one that was listing right at the same time, and I didn't get into it, but that's, it is what it is. That's how it is with crypto. You see these projects and really think about it like Pepe. Pepe launched, and there were actually multiple opportunities to be able to still get and ride up and make some profits, because I was actually caught Pepe after the initial launch, but then was still able to, make a little bit of profit on it. With just small amounts. But right now, guys, if you haven't been using Bitflex, they have been really building. They have been updating. They've added new coins to trade. You can go into market insights, and actually they give you these really nice trading view buy signals. And you can do it by the minutes. You can do it by 30-minute, hour, 2-hour. So right now on the hourly, both Ethereum and Bitcoin are a strong buy. And also, sorry, if I've had like double sound coming in, it's probably because I had my speakers on and I'm just like jamming here. Let me put my headphones on. Let me do this properly. So I don't give you guys a terrible stream. All right, that should be better. Let me know if the audio is good, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in, and welcome back. Hope you guys are doing well. Happy Monday. We're just going to hang out for a little bit, and we're going to analyze the markets. We're going to look at some altcoins. We're going to go into a couple ecosystems. We're going to look at native tokens. We're going to see what are the trending tokens right now, so you guys can do your own research and make your own decisions and what you want to invest in. Because I'm just here to show you guys what I'm doing. I'm here to, maybe, if anything, entertain you guys, make you laugh a little bit, and we just explore these markets together. So right now, the BTC market dominance is actually it's starting to want to retest back in to getting up to 55%. And then we got the total market cap. Let's look at the total market cap is trying to get back to 2 trillion. We're getting back to 2 trillion, guys. So that's really good. We get back to 2 trillion, meaning we're starting to get somewhere. We're starting to get a little bit more injections into the market, better market sentiment, more hope that, getting and leading into the Bitcoin halving, we will be seeing some good price action. So, and honestly, the Bitcoin ETF was one of the most historical record-breaking ETF launches since gold. So compared to that, if we see that same type of comparison with, a little bit more time, give it more time, because the thing is like you don't want to see this crazy pump to 100K, because you'll see a big sell off on that. So that's why I think it's really good to look at the chart zoomed out and just look, see the trend line. Here's the trend line. Here's that trend line on the CME chart. I like using the CME chart for the trend line because we can see clear measurements of like how we've been testing it, we've been getting back on it, and no matter what, we're still going towards that 48K and trying to really break these previous resistance points right here, and right here. And we're going to try and test it again. And it's going to be when we come up to that halving point. I have it marked, in April right here. That line right there is where we're going to see the Bitcoin halving. So if you are knowing this, and you're prepared for this, that means you are going to what? What are you guys going to do? What are you going to do leading up to the Bitcoin halving? It's just accumulation mode. It's accumulation mode. Serious accumulation mode. So there's things that I've just learned in the previous years, 2021, getting out of that bull market, not selling, and then riding a lot of these coins all the way back to my entry points, and then dollar cost averaging again, not seeing it get to those points again, and basically getting hit with all those black swans and not having an opportunity to even get back into a break-even point. That's what happened to a lot of people. So what we're going to see now is people really being protective, and they're going to make sure that they are, that they're taking profits, and they're going to take them in profit. But it's going to push the buy pressure up leading into the halving, which is going to make the altcoins soar, even if we get a pullback into any of these levels of going into where this red line here, this red line signifying 38K and below, going back into that basically what was a descending wedge breaking out, and now we're just kind of sitting sideways. So sitting sideways right now is the determining factor if we're going to go into 38K or if we're going to go and retest 48 and get back into this purple range. So yeah, it's so as Brucey saying, I'm selling a small amount anticipating a dip so I can get a heavier into alts. Yeah, so this is a funny sketch. I need to make a nicer one because this one is really funny, but I like using it. So you have BTC, BTC pumps, you're okay, awesome. It hits resistance, you take that profit, and then at the same time you're seeing ETH. And then you go into ETH, and then the money just kind of starts doing this cycle like this. It just starts doing this this here. And let me get myself out of here. You got the layer 2s that also are connected with Ethereum that start pumping as well. And then on those layer 2s are what you need. Also, you need ETH, and you need the layer 2 native tokens to be able to swap into meme coins if they're not on centralized exchanges. So that means the DEX tokens as well. The DEX tokens, you can't forget about the actual DEX themselves, like Uniswap, PancakeSwap, SushiSwap, Jupiter is, the really hot one right now. If you got your Jupiter airdrop, let me know in the chat. You get the DEX tokens, and you go in the meme tokens. You build your moon bag. You take those profits. You take 50%, leave 50% in. Then you decide, am I going to DCA or am I going to leverage up on those platforms, which you can do in Jupiter and a lot of these layer 2 DEX perpetuals. You can do that. So then you leave some of that 50% in to be able to leverage spot. And then you go back, and then by the time you've done all of this, you go back into BTC to acquire more BTC. And you try and repeat this pattern as much as you can to eventually acquire more. And you just have to make sure that all in this, you're not losing your cost basis or you're protecting, your entry points and you're making money. So especially if you're going to leverage trade. So that is, as much as it's a chicken scratch funny drawing, it's actually pretty sound. Pretty sound. Let me know, guys, in the chat if you agree with this sketch. If you agree with this sketch, let me know in the chat. And guys, I've been seeing a lot of people pop into the Discord, which is awesome. A lot more people have been popping in here. They've been, showing love, sending the good vibe. So I appreciate it. You go in here, you get YouTube updates. We have trying to post some more trade setups. And actually, you guys, I would love to see your trade setups, from the community. And let me know what you guys have been, what you've been doing. And again, just a reminder, I am sending emails to the people who won the Bitflex t-shirt contest. I am going to be sending you a t-shirt. So look out, check your email, make sure you are checking the email that you signed up with. And also, guys, if you've been using Bitflex, you got to make a deposit. You got to actually check out the coins that they've just added because it's amazing. I'm like, oh, this is awesome. I've been waiting for them to add these coins, and they finally added. They added Injective, they added Ordi, they added Render, Celestia, Fetch AI, Sui, TRB, Say, Ethereum Classic, and Arbitrum. So that's a pretty awesome list. Pretty dope list. And so yeah, this is on the derivatives. So let's see what's actually on spot. Would love to see if they added some more spot. Okay, they still have the same spot plays. Still the same spot list. They definitely need to add more of those coins that I just listed that were in derivatives into the spot, and then we'd be cooking with some gas. I have some connections with Bitflex, so we can definitely I might be able to make that happen if I would just ask them enough. Ask and you shall receive. Ask and you shall receive. So let's check out the latest news here. Let's check out the latest news because the market is heating up. The market is heating up. I think people are buying a lot of crypto right now. People are really accumulating. Sam Price says, someone is buying a lot. I mean, a lot of Link and a lot of Bitcoin and Ethereum. Look at that. Maybe it's institutions. That's why it's pumping so much. So let's do some Link. Let's do some Link TA. Shout out to the Link Marines. Where did Link go? It was just on here. I had to reload it. So we're gonna look at Link on Coinbase Spot. We'll just look at Coinbase because that's where I think institutions they're using Coinbase. They're not using all the things that we use. Us degens, us fellow degens. Shout out to in the chat. Let me know if you are a fellow degen. If you're a degen, put your hand up like this. Would love to see it. I need to make the chat actually just let me see if I can make the chat faster. It's in slow mode. Didn't you make it not slow mode? All right, let's change these settings real quick. Let me make it to where it's just like I want you guys to just start spamming the chat. Where is it at? Is it customization? There it is. All right. No slow mode. Save. All right. Start spamming this chat. Start spamming it now. And also guys, smash up the likes. We have 4 faithful remnant is what you would call them. So you got to smash up the likes and also share this on X. so then we can get some more people in here. And, you know, I mentioned about the DEXs. I mentioned about the DEX tokens. And you have to look at Orca. You have to look at Jupiter. You have to look at Radium. All of these coins are down like 800% off their all-time highs. If you were to look at these particular coins. So yeah, let's go into Orca. I don't know why it's not letting me click on it. What's up, Bitbull? Shout out to Bitbull. What's going on? All right, so we're gonna look at Orca real quick. We're gonna look at some Orca. Shout out to you guys. I hope the person who won the Bitflex t-shirt, they post, you have to go into the Discord and you have to post a picture of you wearing it. You know, obviously, you know, you didn't have to show your face, but you know, let's just prove that you got the shirt and you're wearing it and you're like, dang, this is like the most comfortable shirt I've ever worn. It really is. Like I was a little skeptical, then I put it on and I was like, whoa. I was like, this is the most comfortable shirt I've ever put on. 100% cotton. I was like, Bitflex, flexing. All right, so let's get into this chart. Look at this, $18, but had two different spots in 2021 where we saw this thing flying. And the reason why, do you want to know why? I want you guys to guess. Why do you think this happened? Why do you think this happened? Tell me in the chat. Why do you think this happened? Well, if I'm correct, but you know, I could be wrong. But we're going to go to this date on Solana. November 8th, 2021. November 8th, 2021. Now let's go to Solana. Let's see what price Solana was on November 8th, 2021. Oh. It was at $233. And we're seeing Solana getting back up into trying to push back up into these all-time highs. So I'm telling you guys, you can't fade the DEXs, the DEX tokens. And this one actually, which is Orca specifically, actually has a lot of trading volume. So if we actually go to old DeFi Llama, we go to some DeFi Llama and we actually look at Solana. I'm about to start rapping. If you go to DeFi Llama, check out Solana. All the DEXs you can swap and trade. Getting paid. With crypto, don't trade stocks. You can't make enough money because it's gonna flop. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to freestyle as good as Jason Casper or Sam Price. You guys can't hear the beat. You might hear the beat just a little bit. All right, so let's get on Solana and let's check out the protocols. So, look at this. Orca, the total value locked is 182 million. So, it's not small numbers, guys. And it only has one chain. It's directly for Solana. And that's the same with Radium, you know, same with Jupiter. But look, Orca's up at the top. And then you guys remember, you know, the Jito. That's definitely it's a, you know, top two if you're into Solana. Yeah. You guys have to do your research on these tokens. And that's the, you know, full transparency is what I'm trying to accumulate are these DEX tokens, whether it be like, say you're into Avalanche, then you would probably want to accumulate some Joe, you know, Trader Joe. Or if you are into, and so let's go to the chains real quick and let's go to Avalanche. And then you can probably see that Trader Joe is up at the top 3. And check this out. So look, you're going to see Stargate. The thing is, Stargate has 13 chains. Arbitrum, Ethereum, Binance Smart Chain, Optimism, Avalanche, Polygon, Base, Mantle, Linnea, Kava, Metis, Phantom. Smash the like if you like STG. If you know about STG. So we can, let's go to the website. Let's check out the website, and I will show you guys real quick. I don't want to connect to any wallet, but it supports Phantom and MetaMask. So, and then it's an omni-chain transfer. You can do, and these are the networks that you can use. You can use all these different networks. There's all these different pools. There's stablecoin pools. Total value locked is 323 million. You can farm tokens. Stake. You can stake your STG. Then you can get VSTG, and I think you can use that VSTG in some of these farms. I believe so. If I look down, possibly. I'll have to find it. That's usually the case. Like you get these tokens and you get like a V something or whatever that's linked with the token that you're staking. Like for instance on Phantom, you can stake Boo and you get X Boo. Then you can use that X Boo to farm other tokens, and also you earn yield and interest just by holding the X Boo in your wallet. So it's it goes up over time because that's how it's paid in the fees. And that's just for Phantom. So yeah, check out STG. So let's see how the market's doing right now. Go to danielcurtishughes.com. You guys need to go to this website and keep your eyes peeled on this website. Things are going to be launching very soon on this website that you are not going to want to miss. So I suggest you go on this website every single day. Go on it every single day. Let's check out what's happening right now as of the 5 minute. Make some noise in the chat. Appreciate you guys being with me. Let me know if you guys have been trading the market. See what's happening right now. All right, things are, the market's doing a little bit of a dip. Market's doing a little bit of a dip. Got PLSX. Have you guys gotten into Pulse Chain yet? Let me know if you've gotten into Pulse Chain. Here's my portfolio. I'll just show you. Here's my little tiny little Pulse Chain portfolio. I've swapped. Basically what I did is I bridged. I had a small tiny bit of Hex, and whenever Pulse Chain was launching, and there was like the huge announcement, Pulse Chain's launching, and I immediately was like, oh, I'm gonna test it out. This is awesome. I kind of like Richard Hart. I love that he. He's a little pompous, but he's smart. He's actually really smart, and it's not like he's trying to be the smartest guy in the room, but it's just he just can't help but maybe be so when it comes to crypto and it comes to laws and things like that. He's actually really knowledgeable about that stuff. So you listen to him talk and you're like, oh dang, he definitely knows what he's talking about, and he built a serious DeFi protocol off of Ethereum. So still has the bases of Ethereum. It's ERC20. It's a layer 2. So it's not like you would be unfamiliar with the ecosystem and how it works. You can connect it to your MetaMask and do the thing, Let's go to Bubbles and actually see what's happening right now. We got Pulse, SHIB, Beetroot. I've been seeing that lately. I would say the only thing that gopulse.com needs to update is like when you actually click on these, it needs to go to some type of description of what BFF is, and it needs to give you the option to copy the contract. Got to be able to copy the contract. Like if you right click on it, it just disappears and goes away. So have to definitely fix that. But when you just click on it, you can just, you can just go, it goes right in and you can swap. Let's look at the stats. Just go straight to Go Pulse. Let's look at these prices. It's a good place to start if you're getting into the Pulse chain ecosystem. Go to PLSX. You can use that as a swap, and also add liquidity, and then incentive, and also just the Hex token itself. Active wallets are going up, and the transactions are going up like crazy too. For show. All right, so what's happening? Are we seeing a rejection? This is what I was thinking is going to be happening with the price of Bitcoin. Let's see this full screen. You see the descending wedge. We broke out of the descending wedge. We had another little tiny descending wedge as well right here. Nothing crazy, but then we broke out of that. And now we're trading a little bit sideways. Let's see what it looks like on the 5-minute. Now, look at this. You see this right here. I wonder what's going to happen because the RSI is starting to bottom out, and we might be getting some volume injection right here because obviously you can see we hit this and then we reject it off of 43.5 to try and get back to 44, and now we just have to see if we can get some volume. If not, we might be pushing back down to this lower low right here, 42.6, 42.6. Possible. So we'll see if we hit that level right there. But we might start crushing back up and get back up into the point of control, which is 43.1. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see what trending tokens. See what tokens are trending today. All right. Is this it? Just want to make sure this is the right list. Yeah, so Constellation, Jupiter, Banta Network, Mantra, Pith Network, Ronin, Stride, Zeta Chain, Tenset. Currently trending on Coin Market, Flare, Jupiter, Zeta Chain, Pith. Okay. High trading volume right now, Dogecoin. Yeah, we need to look at Dogecoin. Since so many different Dogecoin trades that played out and also didn't play out, took profits, definitely would love to still be in my entries, but market's been kind of interesting. Let's look at Dogecoin. So Dogecoin broke out of the wedge, and we've traded sideways since the breakdown back into the bottom of the wedge. As you can see here, we're kind of just been like in these ranges. So there is a potential with some good volume that we get back. And then we got all these payment licenses in the United States being approved and getting, they're getting these licenses, X payments, all around the United States. They're getting ready to launch this. And I'm telling you, it's huge bullish news. Crypto in general is going to pump on that. I always say, guys, like, you can't fade Elon Musk. He is kind of the unsung hero for crypto. He's one of the biggest influencers in the entire world when it comes to technology and bullish narratives when it comes to technology and crypto. All right, so we got Ross Davey. Have a look at Hive Mapper, Dano ticker, Honey. Oh, yeah. And cheers also. Shout out to Rose Davey. I have looked at honey. I actually bought a little piece of honey. I was swapping around and stuff on Orca, and I saw the honey. And so what it is like a tracker where you can actually do it does mile tracking. It's like kind of like when you drive around. Is that what it is? Believe so, right? If I can remember, so we can go into CoinMarketCap and look at honey Hive Mapper. Go to the website. Oh yeah, so it's a dash cam, and oh wow, okay, so heavy in the United States and in Europe right now, a little bit in Australia, got some in South America, Iceland, man, doing this stuff everywhere. That's insane. Okay, and Japan, really heavy in Japan. This is really cool, and this dashboard works really well. Wow, Canada, okay. This is really cool to see all this activity. Total KM mapped, decentralized Google Earth, basically, by the looks of it. yeah. It's pretty cool. Contributors, 46,000 right now. Regions, 2,140. Transactions, 13 million. You can use the map, so then you can, okay, so products, you get the dash cam. All right, so interesting. Let me see what happens when you do buy a dash cam. Okay, the world's most rewarding dash cams. All right. So it says, take your dash cam along with you where you're already going, upload imagery, and we convert it into useful map data. Weekly rewards are automatically dropped in your wallet. Oh, wow. Okay, so the dash cam, the Hive Mapper dash cam is $300. And you got a Hive Mapper dash cam OS. Oh, okay. So that's like $650. So that's like nice and slim. Interesting. Okay, 4K, captures 4K imagery. Wow. Yeah, I didn't. So when I saw the project a couple weeks ago, or it was actually a couple months ago, this was when Bonk was pumping. I saw honey on one of the pools. I think it was one of the liquidity pools. And I just swapped into it, and I didn't even do much research on it. That's how crypto people are sometimes. We'll just swap into anything that's pumping, and sometimes you actually really have to go into it and use it, you know. So this is actually really cool. I know Ran and Crypto Banter, they've talked about this. They've talked about this project a few different times. Nice. Yeah, this is good. And guys, smash up the likes and shout out to the people in the chat, giving some projects and giving some things that we could look at. I love when the chat is interactive and they remind me of things like this so we can get into it together and we can just hang out, sip some coffee. God bless you guys. Thank you so much. Let's look at the tokenomics. So right now, Hive Mapper looks like it was launched in 2022, and it was, 27 cents, had a retrace, then went to 16 cents, been trading sideways all through the bear market here, and then now it's seen two different highs of 28 cents and then also to 32 cents. So Delcium, I have, yeah. Actually, Delcium is in one of my watch lists. And let's go into it. I'll show you. This is Delcium's probably, it is in here. Let's look. I know it's in here. I had it in this watch list. Yep, right here. Delcium AGI. This was in my watch list because I was kind of going around. I think it's like in with crypto gaming as well, or is it just AI? Let's go. Yeah, it was a BNB project and also on Ethereum. See the dexes that it's trading on primarily. I like to see the dex volume. That's what I like to see. So primarily more volume on Binance. And then centralized exchanges. It's a small cap. It's a small cap project. You know, it's only 27 million, so it's definitely in the small caps. Yeah, gaming AI. I think did Alex Becker mention this coin? I think possibly he's mentioned this as well. Or it could be a exclusive Dano crypto thing that I found. But cool, thanks. You guys are reminding me of these things that I was watching a couple months ago. Oh, interesting. Well, there was this one AI integrated project, and I don't. It was, I can't remember what the name of it was, but it was like almost like an AI robot name, and you can connect your wallet and you ask prompts and it will will send a transaction. You say send this to this and it'll route it and do it for you. Swap this for this, and then it'll do a command. I don't trust anything like that. To be honest, even the bots, even the trading bots, I've kind of stayed away from them. Maybe I should just test them out, maybe in a burner wallet, and throw a couple $100 in there and just let it trade for me and see what happens. See if Telegram can make me thousands. Let's go into the website. Let's check the website out. I'm gonna vet it first before I put it on the AI-powered open world framework. So you got the AI-powered, so create your AI twins, Delcium, yeah, apply for early access, chat with Lucy, yeah, this, okay, yeah, okay, yeah, this was it. Yep, this was exactly, yeah, I saw this literally like months and months and months ago, and I was like, I don't know. This is cool. Yeah, so what fungible tokens does, yeah, so you can, all right, so let me see if I can do this right now. Making Web3, blah, 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 blah. Can I chat with Lucy? Huh. I don't know. I'll have to test this out later. But yep, here's the thing. You can go into the market. There's a marketplace. Don't want to connect. Okay, this is the NFT marketplace. Weapons. It's not showing me anything though. Yep, looks like you got an outfit, weapons. Okay. Yep, trying to build a whole little MMO type thing. Okay. So yeah, that's what it's not showing me anything, but yeah. Could dive into that a little bit. Yeah, okay, cool. So yeah, Delcium. Yeah, let's actually look at some of these, because we're a lot of these things on this list is like Altura, GameSwift, QuickSwap, new. You got to remember QuickSwap, because QuickSwap, a lot of people use QuickSwap, and there's launch pads. There's all kinds of different things that you could do in QuickSwap. Like, they've really updated a lot of it. So you have to keep that on your radar. And speaking of like the data mapping and things like that with the geo tracking or dash cams, there's also the Wi-Fi map. So then that's similar kind of thing, but you're building up points by using Wi-Fi maps, integrated local like Wi-Fi, kind of like what Xfinity does. You connect to Xfinity all over by bouncing off of different Wi-Fi connections. Wi-Fi map does the same thing, and then you get rewarded with Wi-Fi map, I think, in the app. And then we've had, We're always looking at stuff like this, you know, Jesus coin. We're just kind of curious about what it's doing. A shout out to Crypto Millie had the creator on his channel and had a little interview, and so brave of him to do that. Shout out to Crypto Millie. Crypto Millie, if you're in the chat, we are going to be collaborating this week. We're collaborating this week. We're doing it. We just got to set the date, and I think we should just do a live stream together, and we should just give it to him. We'll do a live interview, and we'll just go over the markets together. I think that'd be fun. All right, so Hermes protocol, super low cap stuff on Metis, like Hummus, Hermes, all these projects and these things that are trying to test out on Metis is what I've actually been getting into, and possibly buying some Metis NFTs, like this one. Not the Metis Bored Apes, but if we go back and look at the Monk X Coffee Shop Club, these are the ones that I've been actually very interested in. Shout out to you guys. Thanks for watching. Is Bitcoin up? Yep. Bitcoin is about to go right down into that. Oh, we just touch it? Yeah, we did. Look at that. Look at that. Love when it hits the levels, the exact levels that you say it's going to go to. It's always a good feeling. The key is you got to trade it. And I've been thinking to myself, should I long short with my Ethereum and try and build up as much Ethereum as I possibly can by going long short? That means I'd have to go into day trading mode. Could we do it? Could we do it? Could Ethereum go lower? Could Ethereum go lower? Looks like it wants to go right here. Looks like it wants to go onto that level. Right under the point of control. Actually, the more you get more into the price here, it's looking like it has a high probability of going back into these levels. 2287. Especially with that RSI kind of going down, wants to possibly test into that level right here, which would bring us back right into here. Could just reverse this trade right now. Reverse the trade. Ride it all the way down to this level. And then go long. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Shout out to you guys that have been in the stream. If you're watching on X, if you popped in at any point, thank you so much. If you've hit the like button, I really do appreciate it. And if you liked any of the content that you've been watching, and you've been having fun, and you've just been sipping some coffee, let me know. Gotta smash up the likes. Just a friendly reminder right here. Like and subscribe and ding that bell, guys. Ding the bell. All right, so let's check out this market overview. Nice. So yeah, Link, Optimism, Phantom's doing well. Polkadot, like these right here. These are great. These are great holds. Link, Optimism, Phantom, Polkadot, Matic, Near. Great stuff. Let's check out the market insights. Let's see what's going on. Are we still a Bitcoin? Bitcoin's at a sell on the hour right now. It just flipped to sell instead of being a strong buy. Probably because we had that little bit of a dip. Let's look at Bitcoin on Coinbase. Brucey says, I've been holding DOT since last bull run. I think a lot of people probably have. Yeah, I think people are waiting for that DOT. People are waiting for DOT to get into, let's see, DOT on. What should we look at DOT on? Tether, probably Tether Binance. And I think the all-time high for Polkadot was, gosh, what was it? It was like $15. Or was it more than that? Oh, whoa, no, it was like $55. Yeah, so I always forget that Polkadot really saw a massive run. This is what happened to me with Polkadot. I chose between Cardano or Polkadot. I was like, two of these projects sound cool, and I'm gonna start DCAing into one of them. Why the hell did I have to pick Cardano? I mean, there was just so much more like bullish price movement with Polkadot 2 different times, and it made me go. I was just like, God. And then at the same time, you get Alex Becker with his jokes and his Cardano Cardano fan shaming. Made it even worse. I was like, oh my God. Feel like Alex Becker's talking directly at me, but not about the the wife jokes. Definitely not. I think I have more testosterone than most Cardano holders. I'll just say that. I know, stinky Cardano. I know, it's funny, but like the thing with Cardano is like it'll probably just wake up. It'll wake up. People will start flooding into it because, of something, and it'll get back into $3, $5, possibly. We'll see. But it all has to do with the supply too. Like what's going on with the supply? What's going on with like how are people going to like what's the, Solana just like if you think about projects like Solana like has way more and shot. I'm bullish on my hair right now, guys. Look. It is just going insane. We're gonna keep it wild. It doesn't know which way it wants to part, so it's just like going up in the air. But yeah, Polkadot, $55. But we gotta talk about what tokens are actually. Because I always forget about this, and I got reminded by an influencer about the token unlocks. Token unlocks this month. Crypto token unlocks to cross 7 million in February. Crypto token unlocks. Let's see. Okay. Which other ones? Let me see. Okay, yeah. Yep, this is it. Let's read this article. Okay. Now, February is set to be a hot point for crypto assets, with several cryptocurrencies set to release over $800 million worth of assets during the month. According to data from Token Unlocks, 26 crypto projects are set to carry out token unlocks in February, potentially flooding the crypto market with almost $1 billion worth of crypto assets. And people are going to sell. So most of this liquidity is set to come from Avalanche, with approximately $345 million worth of AVAX set to hit the market in middle of February. So many major projects like Aptos, Sandbox, Avalanche have unlock events scheduled for February 2024. Avalanche, for instance, is set to unlock 9.5 million AVAX tokens, representing 2.6 of the supply, February 26th or 22nd. This token unlock is set to be allocated in 4 batches. So with 2.6 2.2 million AVAX tokens going to strategic partners, 1.6 to foundations, 5.5 million tokens to the Avalanche team, and 1.3 million tokens as airdrops. Airdrops. There you go, guys. So airdrops. So then we got Aptos with unlocking 7.3% of the total supply on February 11th. Today is the 5th. So these dates are coming up. So who knows what we're going to see leading up to it, and if we're going to see some drops on these particular projects. Then we got Sandbox, 205 million sand tokens representing 9.16 of the circulating supply on February 14th at the time of writing. And this is the interesting thing is, like, you know, we talk about price and all this stuff, but when we get all these tokens coming in, and then that is increasing the supply, the only thing that's going to make the price go up is the demand, and then people going into the tokens. So we could see some potential drops. Then we got Optimism with 24 million tokens being unlocked. Other unlocks: Sui, Algorand, ApeCoin, Manta, AGIX, and let's see how will these unlocks impact prices. Crypto unlocks among altcoins are not a new phenomenon in crypto industry, and they tend to have both positive and negative impacts on the price of such crypto assets. However, once those locked tokens are unlocked, they can't enter the open market. This means that a large supply of tokens may become available for trading simultaneously. If any of those newly unlocked tokens are sold right away, it can put downward pressure on the price as the supply overwhelms demand. At the time of writing, the crypto market is at a somewhat of a standstill in terms of price volatility, which is, it's kind of trading sideways. Although some of the cryptocurrencies like Chainlink, like we're talking about, are currently on substantial gains in the past 7 days. Chainlink also recently witnessed an unlock of 19 million Link tokens worth 341 million. So that's interesting. So recently, I wonder when that unlock happened. So following this, 16 million tokens were deposited into the crypto exchange Binance immediately, suggesting a sell-off. Huh. Interesting. That good. Yeah. Brucey, good job. You did. You are smart. I was coming into crypto as a noob, coming into the crypto 2021. Cardano. If we go to Cardano, definitely. Let's go to Cardano. We're gonna go to its all-time high. I rode this thing. I DCA'd literally from here. I was DCAing at like 60 cents, $1, 90 cents. I was just DCAing all up right here. And then once it got up to here, I was up. I'm just going to tell you guys, I was up like $3,000 in profit or more. I think it was like $3,500 in profit because I was DCAing like really nice. And I freaking rode that thing all the way back down. And I think I might have realized how dumb I was at a point where it got to about here again and got to like $2. And then I tried to sell. I sold like a little bit of it and still held some of the bag. And just makes me. It's just that's probably one of my biggest lessons of crypto is the Cardano pump into that buy the rumor, sell the news crap. And that's what happens. You have to know when to sell. You can't marry a project because I started marrying it. Like I was like, oh, Cardano's going to go to $5. It's going to go to, everyone was like, Cardano, $10, Cardano, $10. And thing hasn't even gotten back to even $1 yet. So, woo, big lesson, guys. I hope you can learn from my mistakes. Please learn from my mistakes. All right, so let's see how the portfolio's doing right now. Because Chainlink was one of my bigger holdings for altcoins. And it's doing really good right now. So yeah, it's holding up the portfolio really nice. It's looking good. Let's see what's happening with Ethereum. Is is Ethereum doing what we said? Did we already miss that opportunity to ride a short position? Oh yeah, I'm learning my lesson now. If you get good entries on trades, like I had an entry point on Solana at $35. And I kept thinking, oh, it's gonna might sell off again a little bit because it was like really pumping, and it ended up going to $75, and I was like, oh my god, I sold it to try and get into something else, and all I had to do was just sit there and be patient. That is one of the tell you guys right now, be patient. You don't have to trade all the time. You can just kind of sit. The best thing that you can do sometimes is the best trade is no trade. The best trade sometimes is no trade. If you've already gotten into a position and it's solid, and the market now is bullish, and you see it's an upward trend, there's absolutely no reason to sell unless you're selling and taking little bits of profit to go back in to rebuy in to protect your trade. It's just woo. And I can probably even show you guys. I can even show you guys on the chart where I had my entry point, and you're just gonna be like, dude, why did you do that? Why did you do that? Let's see. If I can find it. Yeah. I got in right here. $35. My average price buy-in was $35, and look at where it ended up going to. And my leverage was actually at it was at like 40x leverage. You learn, you get mad, you get a little bit emotional, and then the next time you go into the market, you go into the ring, you take a deep breath, and you say, I'm going to learn from these mistakes, and I'm going to go in, cool, collected. And that's what we're going to do, guys. This is what we're going to do in this cycle, this time. This is what we're going to do. It's what we're going to do for this year. We're going to go in cool, calm, collected, cool as a cucumber, and we're going to make some money. We're going to make some money together, guys. We're going to do it. Shout out to you guys. I think Ethereum is doing what we were saying. We could have actually done that. I just didn't know if we were going to live trade. We could have been doing some live trading, because look at this. It was looking like it wicked right into this price zone that and it actually probably is still going to get right into it. It's looking like it's going to. Wow. Yep, because we were up 200. We were up almost 300% on this Ethereum trade. But I think we missed that opportunity to go back in, go flip reverse and then go long again. But we can just keep it open. But this is actually a good opportunity to just put a little bit more ETH into the trade. Because this is a trade that is with ETH. It's not a USDT. So the goal is to eventually acquire a whole ETH on this trade, or at least a half a ETH. Let's see how we can do. And that's the goal with this Bitcoin trade, where we're trying to acquire over $5,000 worth of Bitcoin with this particular trade, because once Bitcoin really breaks out to 100K, we break to 100K, we're going to have 0.03 Bitcoin. 0.03 Bitcoin. And let's see what 0.03 Bitcoin would be worth if Bitcoin is at 100K. All right, so it would be $3,426 in BTC, which would be nice and juicy. Super nice and juicy. All right. So let's look, I want to look at Shido. We've talked about Shido a little bit. Shout out to the person who told me about Shido. I'm really, really interested in this project. The new Shido app actually just launched. Shido app giveaway. So we're gonna dive into this. You can download the Shido app, shido.io wallet. They're doing a giveaway. You can do let's see, you can do you can have BNB, Ethereum. Nice, yeah, we're gonna test this out. I like this. This is nice. I love this. Go Shido. All right, shout out to you guys that have been here for this amount of time. I don't know how long we've been streaming. Smash up the likes. Blockchain boy. Shido Scan version 4 is launching this week. New version of Shido Network official blockchain explorer is going live this week. The all-new Shido Scan version 4 includes fully integrated validator application, new smart contract pages, upgraded user interface. Gotta keep your eye out on this on Shido. I have I'm building up a little bag here. I'm building up a little bag of Shido. And I'm curious if, with the Shido that I have, if I can transfer this Shido. I'm gonna go to my wallet, and I'm gonna see if I'm able to withdraw this on the directly into the Shido network. Okay. No. You cannot. You have to send this particular Shido on Ethereum. And I'm curious if you can on just straight from the Shido network. Just buy Shido to be able to have on their main net. Let's check it out. Let's launch this app. Let's check this app out. Nice. Okay. All right. So this is the new app. This is the new Shido app. You can do staking, cross-chain, limit orders, perpetuals. All right. So let's see if I want to just buy some Shido. Okay. I can do it on... We got Uniswap. Brings you right to Uniswap on Ethereum. Swap from ETH. Okay, so let's see if we wanted to. So if we wanted to bridge. Let's see, we have Polygon. Polygon bridge didn't do anything. C-Bridge going from Ethereum mainnet to BNB. All right, let's see if we can actually choose Shido on here. You can choose Metis. Okay, interesting. Oh, okay, where is it? All right, let's see. Just don't have it on the screen right now, guys, because I just want to make sure that what I'm putting up is all good. Yeah, curious about these bridges. And then we got simple mode, cross chain. Statistics and overview. Where the staking. Okay, yeah, I want to check out this staking. Huh. Don't see where there was any staking. It says staking. Swap your favorite assets and make sure you use it. Okay, that's not staking. They're gonna have to fix that because that's not staking. Okay. So many people are following this. Am I into launch pads? I'm trying to be trying to catch them when I can. I know Metis on NetSwap I think has a launch pad. Yes, it does. So you go into this launch pad. This is here, let me do this. Oh, let's do that. The Andromeda. Okay. Did I do it? Did it work? Oh, what happened? That's so weird. It just connected. Oh, there we go. Okay. All right. So here's this launch pad. Show you this launch pad. Oh, S-Fun, Seedify. Is that S-Fun, Seedify? Yeah. So Seedify apparently is like the #1 launcher for gaming launch pads. Like if it's going through Seedify, it's like those are like the biggest ones. So yeah, definitely looking into that as well. We're going to be building up a good crypto gaming narrative bag here together on this channel, and we'll see if we can really outperform everything and outperform the market and Bitcoin with the things that we pick. You know, one of those is Nakamoto Games. There's a couple of different ones. You know, GameFi that is on Metis. Then we have Altura. We have all the different Solana games. You know, you got all the different Atlas tokens. But this is the airdrop, or not airdrop, but launchpad for NetSwap, which is on Metis. So right now, this was Polar. Looks like it was canceled. That's distributed. We got Dex Pools token, DXP, Hummus. These are closed. Nothing live so far, but this is just an example. This is on Metis, so definitely other different launchpad opportunities. And let's see. So let's actually go to Seedify. Seedify.fund. We are going to look at this, and it's on. You can get it on BNB, you can get it on Arbitrum and Ethereum, and if you're going to do decentralized swapping, the most volume is actually on BNB. So those are the things that people need to tell you guys, and tell more crypto influencers or people that are analyzing the markets. They don't enough say like, look, it's on this exchange, this is the volume, and coin market cap is pretty decent at showing this stuff, but besides for Pulse Chain, they don't do it for Pulse Chain. But yeah, you can see the volumes more on BNB, so then you can make a decision of where you're going to hold the coin. So then you're able to swap and actually have liquidity to do it, and you don't have to worry about sending it to an exchange to then be able to cash out when you want to take profits, and so on and so forth. So so you need a decent amount of tokens to get good allocations. For what? For just altcoins in general? Oh, are you talking about just for S Fund? Yeah, because it's at 295 all-time high for S Fund, $16, and this was in November 2021. So this is the thing. This is such a key date. Was November 2021. So I'm curious as to see what we're gonna see the prices in November this year after the halving. That's probably where we're gonna blast past these all-time highs, in my personal opinion. And then especially with the crypto gaming stuff, crypto gaming narrative. So let's just go into exactly, CDeFi is a blockchain gaming focused incubator and launchpad that empowers innovators and project developers through access to funding. So. For DAO to get the above basic tier. Okay, so let's check out the actual site. So join best Web3 gaming IGOs with CDeFi. So decide your tier. So let's see how to start. So CDeFi, you just basic questions. Let's see. How does the launchpad work? In this article, we blah blah blah. Provide you answers to the questions. Okay. So you have to purchase the S Fund tokens. CDeFi's token that enables the holders to participate in the IGOs, IDOs, INOs, stake and farm for passive income. Stake or farm the S Fund, and then complete the KYC. It's a simple step to ensure your participation in IDOs and IGOs, not necessary for INOs, and then you can participate. And this is in the sales for tokens and NFTs of the best blockchain projects. So, oh yeah. All right, so let's check this out. Let's watch this.
Welcome to CDeFi Academy. In this tutorial, we'll show you the quick and easy steps to follow to buy S Fund, CDeFi's native token. We will cover steps for buying S Fund on both a centralized exchange,
we don't need all that,
KuCoin, Gate.io, or Bybit, as well as then go to the
we don't need KuCoin.
Download the MetaMask app to your device, mobile app for your phone, or browser extension for your
Yeah, we know that.
Paste your copied MetaMask wallet address in the recipient's email section.
Okay, yeah, we don't need all that. We don't need all that. All right, let's see what's going on. Let's see what's going on in this ecosystem. Completed pools. Let's see if there's anything currently happening right now that's live. Upcoming projects. Style protocol. This is there's private, public, Xverse, Haven's Compass, Evermoon, Bloodloop, Haven's Compass. Nice. Yeah, this is definitely something to get into for sure. And is CDeFi, is it Elio? Is it Elio's project? Not his project directly, but or at least something that he's involved with and heavily talks about. Claims, let's see the IDOs. Allocation system. Let's see. All right, so it's an initial NFT offering. Oh, this is just for the INOs. Okay. Guaranteed refunds. Public CDeFi IGOs have a guaranteed refund policy of 7 or 14 days to keep a healthy balance. Okay, interesting. Yep. Yeah, I mean, yeah, Alex and Elio, they're definitely very, very confident that this will be the bull run blaster. Like this is going to be the best performing narrative in crypto, basically just for overall market bullishness is big. And I agree, because people love games. People like to play games. They like to be entertained, and you make a good game. You make something that is easy, something that like kids can get into as well. It's universal, you know. And make it where it doesn't have to take a lot of brain power to play, but it's just fun. That is what is going to perform very, very well in this year cycle. And then to think what the potential is when we start getting into the actual year 2025, where I think a lot of people say that that's where the true bull run is going to happen, you know, and I kind of agree with that, because I think 2025 is going to be still, you know, a good accumulation point. We start getting into a zoomed out look of Bitcoin going into the halving, and the halving, you know, halving's right here in April. And that's why I have this arrow here is where I think we're going to go after the halving. Basically, is just like we're going to blast off. We're going to blast off to the moon. We are going to blast off to the moon, guys. And if you agree with me, put a thumbs up in the chat if you think we are actually really going to go to the moon. I would love to see Bitcoin actually go to the moon, but we know that Dogecoin is literally going to the moon. I think I need to actually switch this image and make it a Doge. We can do that very easily. We can switch this and make it a Doge. I think that would be appropriate with all these X payment license coming up. You know, all these X payment license, pretty bullish. We go to X payments license, and let's see, this was X payments coming soon. This was January. Let's see, it's February 5th, so let's see, this was Mario Nafal. Elon's X payment system launched his verified organization's account on the platform hours ago. Yeah, we already did that. We know that. X has already secured several money transmission license. How many? I want to know how many, though. How many total? X payment license. Need to know how many. All right, so as of now, let's see. Let's filter this crap. It's the past 24 hours. Has obtained payment, remittance services license in. Okay, this is 21 hours ago. All right. This is the most updated recent news for X payments. License acquired in 18 states in the United States. How many states do we have in the United States? 54 states? 55 states? Am I even in the United States? Of course. All right. According to Watcher Guru, obtained payment licenses in New Hampshire, South Dakota, Pennsylvania, Rhode Island, Mississippi, Maryland, Arkansas, Wyoming, Michigan, Missouri, Georgia, Nevada, Arizona, Virginia, Kansas, Florida, Utah, and Iowa. So, let's see. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. What cryptos are they going to use? What cryptos are they going to use? Would love to know. Would love to know. Be in those secret meetings. But we'll use Barbara. Huh. I was curious what ChatGPT would tell me. All right, so let's see. I want to see if this is a good answer. Well, that's probably like an outdated answer, but let's see. All right, so it says choosing cryptocurrencies as payment system donated as X might involve several considerations, including technology, market stability, regulation, compliance, user demand. Payment systems prioritize cryptos with relatively stable prices. Stable coins like USDT, USDC, or DAI. Blockchain technology, insurance security, preferred Bitcoin, Ethereum, established networks. Payment system will likely choose cryptocurrencies that comply with regulatory requirements and jurisdictions where it operates. Popularity and demand for specific cryptocurrencies among users could influence the selection. Fast transaction confirmation times, low fees may be favored for use in the payment system. Networks like Ethereum, Binance Smart Chain, and newer blockchains optimized for scalability. Depending on user preferences, regulatory considerations, with enhanced privacy features like Monero and Zcash, privacy-enhanced features, other cryptocurrencies might be included. Interoperability, focusing on interoperability such as Polkadot, Cosmos. Interoperability protocols might be evaluated. Payment systems may be considered cryptocurrencies that have established partnerships or alliances with relevant industries and institutions. And then cryptocurrency with active development, scalability, security, and utility. Actually, that's a pretty solid answer. I actually like that answer. I was thinking it was going to be like, blah, blah, blah. My responses can't blah. But that was actually pretty detailed response and on what would be the metrics they'd be looking for potential cryptocurrencies that they would use for the X payment system. And let's see if the X payment system, guys, if you haven't followed me on x.com, please do so. Please do so. And let's go to X payments account. The X payments account. Any news yet? Any news? No posts. No posts. No posts yet. So Crypto Bjorn thinks Metis is preparing for the next massive pump. Let's look at Metis real quick. Metis is at $75. Let's look at the 4-hour. No, the volume. Claude AI refused to answer you. Claude, damn it, Claude. Oh, have you guys seen the new Wonka? Hugh Grant is a freaking Oompa Loompa in the new Wonka, and he's actually pretty good as an Oompa Loompa. It's hilarious. He's not bad as an Oompa Loompa. I was like, freaking Hugh Grant. It's not bad. It's pretty good. If you're into Willy Wonka, I suggest you go see it. It's pretty good. I was like, at first I was like, but the more it goes along, by the end of the movie, you end up liking it. It's one of those. All right, but yeah, so Metis is looking interesting. Metis, it's sitting at $75. The market's looking like it's wanting to be neutral on it. And then we have, the Metis token in a sense, along with Shido is kind of in this same position of going into Well, the Shido is going to be going into price discovery, but then we have Metis trying to work back into going into its all-time highs of $300. And it's interesting that it launched so high with that valuation and it hit 2 different peaks, but then has had just this massive down, it was just like trading sideways for forever, forever. And then kind of go into the daily here, and you can look and see that we're trying to get back into these areas right here. So we'll see what happens. The key is to see what the DeFi, you got to get on the DeFi and see what's going on. And this is one of the things, this is the GameFi, the first decentralized gaming ecosystem on Metis network. So, and then this is also a token itself is the GameFi token, which you can get on Hermes, which don't know if this has any launch pads, but they do have liquidity, staking, different rewards, super low cap right now. So it's like if you, and I think, this is the thing, people that use Jupiter for the whole year got thousands of dollars in Jupiter tokens. I used it at least enough to get $200 worth of Jupiter airdrop to me on my Phantom wallet, which is awesome. It was my first airdrop that I was actually able to participate in. And yeah, I'm still holding them. Still have my Jupe tokens. All right. So yeah, looked at a couple different things, guys. Shout out to you guys in the chat if you've been here this entire time. Bless your heart. Let's review this again. BTC pumps, it goes into ETH. People like ETH. They're like, okay, ETH's pumping, sweet. The layer 2 start pumping. They're like, oh my god, I gotta take this pumping layer token and take some profits. Oh, I'm gonna go into the meme coins. All right, I need this to get into the meme coin so I can build a moon bag and then start taking profits so then I can get more BTC. And then it just starts going like this. And it goes in a cycle, in a circle, in a circle. So, remember guys, it's just money going into buckets. The money just keeps going. It's not like it's like necessarily leaving the market. It just goes into a different thing. So it's just, that's what you have to figure out. You got to ride the waves. You got to ride the waves of all that water going into all these different buckets. And then that's the key. That's the key. That's the plan. That's the strategy. It's just executing it and then being conviction and having good risk management and knowing and doing the research, knowing what you want to really allocate in this situation. Because, you see BTC, you see ETH, but, I don't have any other coins here. But that's where you have to go in and do your research and build up what you would consider your long-term, short-term wallets. And then that's where you can make your educated decisions and what you can do with your portfolios. So, speaking of portfolios, let's look at our portfolio, our $3,000 portfolio, which has Kronos, Chainlink, Pepe, Nakamoto, Games, Matic, Thorchain, XYO, Near, Phantom, Orca, Optimism, Stacks, Me, STG, Sol, and Doge. And then we're going to also build up that $1,000 portfolio, and then we're going to see how that starts to do over time as well. But appreciate you guys being here. Thank you so much. Be sure to like and subscribe, ding the bell to be notified, when I make all of these new cryptocurrency videos and live stream broadcasts. And do me a favor and smash the like, use the links in the description, and don't forget to do your crypto taxes, because the crypto taxes are important. You have to, you can't run away from the tax man. If you're doing your taxes and you got a business, you got all this kind of stuff going on, and you need to know how to do your crypto taxes, actually contact me in the Discord. I will help you do your taxes. I don't know if I'm going to charge you a fee or not, but no, I'm not going to charge it. I'll just give you hints and tips on how to do your crypto taxes. But what I will say is do me a favor and use the link in the description. Click on it. It's coinledger.io. Buy that service, guys. It will save you so much time on your crypto taxes. I'm telling you, it will save you so much time. Click that link. You will not be disappointed. You get 10% off. You only need to buy the cheapest one, which is $90. When you get the discount, you get $10 off. That will generate the easiest file that you ever have to implement into your tax service to just be like, here's my short-term gains and losses. Here's my long-term gains and losses. And then it does it for you. Boom. Simple. So simple. So do me a favor, guys. Use that link in the description. Use all my links in the description. And I will see you guys in the next live stream. Peace out. God bless.